Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about the future of Ronald Koeman and if he's going to be continuing with this club, yes or no. And then we're going to be moving on towards the implementation and the new hiring of Jordy Cruyff. And then lastly we are going to be talking about the latest details regarding the operation of Memphis Depay. So before we do go into the next phase of this video, I do want to shout out our sponsors for today, and that is going to be about the OneFootball app. The OneFootball app has always been considered as the best football app you could find in the App Store. This is an app that does give you the live updates on player stats, where the team is at during the league, any international competitions that's going on throughout the year. The OneFootball app will keep you up to date. And one of the best features that the OneFootball app does carry, it does display the up-to-date football stories. When it comes to any transfer news, the OneFootball app will be there to inform you. And knowing that we are going to be entering a transfer window in this coming summer, knowing that there could be a lot of moves going on within this club, specifically for Barcelona, the OneFootball app is going to be there to inform you. So if you guys do want to download the OneFootball app, the link is going to be down below. You would be able to click that link. It will take you straight to the App Store. You would be able to download the OneFootball app and then turn on the push notifications and you'll be set from there. But now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back into the video. And so we are first going to be talking about Ronald Koeman. So we do have the latest details regarding this coach here. It is almost 99% confirmed, and it is coming from Fabrizio Romano that Ronald Koeman is going to be staying with FC Barcelona. We have been hearing this in the past 48 to 72 hours that Ronald Koeman will be continuing. And so I do believe that it is safe to say that we should start planning on what our starting 11 could look like, what our formation could look like under Ronald Koeman for the 2021-2022 season. And yes, of course, there were negotiations held between Koeman and Joan Laporta that we probably did not know about. But one thing is very clear. What Joan Laporta has been doing with Ronald Koeman is exactly what he has been doing with the players. He has been restructuring the contract. And Laporta is going to be paying Ronald Koeman when it comes to his salary based off the results that he does get in the next season. Because it says here, according to Xavi Campos, Ronald Koeman has agreed to change a part of his fixed salary into variables. In addition, his new contract will have an option to continue for an additional year if only certain objectives are met. And so that is what Joan Laporta is basically doing with all of these contracts. We can start to see the plan that Joan Laporta does want to implement within this club, and he is cleansing out the things that should have never been done in the first place coming from the previous board. And so this is great to see. And at the same time, Joan Laporta and Matteo Alemany is giving Ronald Koeman the tools that he does need for next season. And if Ronald Koeman does well onto the next season, it could go even further onto the 2022-2023 season. But that is only if the demands are met in the next season. And I have no idea what those demands could be. Could it be the treble? Could it be the domestic double? Could it be that you can introduce young players into the first team very well? We do not know. But the option is going to be there. But this is what's going to transition me onto the next topic when it comes to Ronald Koeman, because I do have a feeling, right, that next season Ronald Koeman could be out at any moment. And the only reason why I am so confident on saying that is because of the people that is starting to emerge within this Barcelona board. Because the one person that has been hired at this club recently in the past 3 to 4 hours, it has been Jordy Cruyff. And it is official, coming from Barcelona, the club themselves. They have stated that Jordy Cruyff will be joining the footballing area of the club from August 1st, and he will act as a advisor to Barcelona. And this has been a very long awaited arrival. We have expected Jordy Cruyff to join Barcelona's board eventually, and now we are here. He is officially part of this board and he will be an advisor towards this club. And here's the thing, right? There has been backlash. Many people have been saying that what has Jordy Cruyff done in order for him to get his spot at Barcelona and act as a advisor? He's basically feeding off his father's name, and I do not think so. I think that that is a false narrative that many people do want to make, and the fact that many people are disrespecting a man like Jordy Cruyff is unacceptable, because again, this is a man that has worked closely with the father, which is Johan Cruyff. This is the exact same man that has witnessed what Johan Cruyff has done with Barcelona, how he influenced them, and what he did in order for Barcelona to get to that level. Jordy Cruyff was there to witness all of that, and I have no doubt that Jordy Cruyff is going to want to continue that idea for many years to come. What Joan Laporta has done here, the fact that he has brought Jordy Cruyff to Barcelona, this is the first step towards reinstilling the style that Barcelona should be having. And many people are going to be questioning, what does it mean by Jordy Cruyff being the advisor to Barcelona? Is that a sporting director? Is that a man that makes the decisions in terms of the contracts? What is an advisor? So basically, basically the role that Jordy Cruyff is going to be having is very odd, but the role that he is going to be having is that he is going to be trying to portray an image into this Barcelona team, a way of playing. So let's say, for example, at this very moment, Ronald Koeman is coaching Barcelona. And right now, you and me can agree that we do not have a specific way of playing. We have seen many formations come into play. We have approached different teams in different ways, playing very defensively, playing very offensively. So there was never a set way of playing or any sort of set formation. And that is what Jordy Cruyff is here to do, is to give this Barcelona squad a direction, a way to go, and a direct plan. When it comes to Matteo Alemany, he makes the financial decisions alongside the sporting decisions. So for example, there are a group of players that Barcelona are interested in. Matteo Alemany is going to be examining those players and say which player does make the most sense financially. And if we offer a contract to this player, could it hurt us in the long run? So you can see the differences between Matteo Alemany and Jordi Cruyff. But in the end, this is a huge hire coming from Joan Laporta, because this will no longer be a club where it has no identity. Jordi Cruyff is going to want to continue the ideas and the principles that Johan Cruyff did implement a couple of years ago. And we also do have to remember, Jordi Cruyff was originally supposed to be in Victor Font's organization. He was considered as the sporting director under Victor Font, and Xavi Hernandez was the general manager. And one of the main reasons on why Jordi Cruyff was so confident that he wanted to work with Victor Font, it is because he knew that he was going to get the freedom to work with Xavi Hernandez, the manager that he, Jordi Cruyff, does want, in order for him to bring those principles back to Barcelona. And I have no doubt that Jordi Cruyff, as a sporting director under Victor Font, they were discussing that what he would recommend was to bring Xavi Hernandez, because they do share the exact same ideas. And this is where it does tie in towards Ronald Koeman's future when it comes to him being on the verge of exiting this club onto the next season. Jordi Cruyff knew that when he came into this club as an advisor under Joan Laporta, this is the exact same man that has an idea that he wants this club to have a coach like Pep Guardiola or Xavi Hernandez, right? Jordi Cruyff wants to have the freedom to execute his ideas in Barcelona. If he knew that under Joan Laporta he was never going to get that freedom to share his ideas and execute them on the field, he would have never joined. But he knows that he will, and that is why he did join the organization of Joan Laporta. And that is why I do say that Ronald Koeman's future will be on the verge in the next season. Because in my opinion, right, knowing how well Johan Cruyff knows his own ideas and what he wants to do, I strongly believe that the only way Ronald Koeman could be stable within his job in the next season would be to bring great results. And the moment Jordi Cruyff says Ronald Koeman does not look like he is the right fit, he is bringing average results, it is not to the point where we could say we are one of the best teams in the world, that is going to be the moment where the club is going to listen and say, you are right. If you believe that Ronald Koeman is not the ideal coach for Barcelona, we will listen to you and we will find our next coach. And that next coach could be a coach named Xavi Hernandez. But again, that is it. This is a great signing, right? Coming from Joan Laporta. I would consider this to be another great signing coming from this new president, because now we do have Sergio Aguero, now we have Eric Garcia, and now we have Emerson, and Jordi Cruyff is going to be considered as the fourth signing that is going to put everything back into place. And so later down this week, we could hear the announcement of Barcelona signing Memphis Depay and Wijnaldum. And this is going to lead us towards the next topic, which is going to be about Memphis Depay, because we do have some breaking news, and it says here, according to Fabrizio Romano, Memphis Depay is ready to join Barcelona. As the player does wish, he is being offered a contract until 2023-24 season. The final answer has yet to be given by the player, but Barcelona is very optimistic about signing Memphis Depay. And we have discussed this before. One of the main reasons why Depay is waiting to see whether he should be joining Barcelona, yes or no, he is making the decision based off whether Ronald Koeman continues with Barcelona in the next season. And that is it, right? Memphis Depay is going to be following wherever Ronald Koeman does go. And you look at how Depay played against Scotland yesterday with his international team. Memphis Depay scored 2 goals, and if you look at the type of goals he did score, you can see that he is a very targeted player, a player that knows exactly where to put the ball inside the net. And if we can get that version of Memphis Depay at Barcelona, Barcelona are going to see a massive upgrade from the last season. And this is going to be a player that Barcelona is going to greatly need if Ronald Koeman does continue with Barcelona in the next season. And many are going to be asking, what about Sergio Aguero? I do think that Sergio Aguero is going to be an impact sub. Like I have stated before, I do not necessarily think that Aguero is going to be a starter alongside Lionel Messi. I understand that many people are expecting the Messi-Aguero partnership to be like Messi-Luis Suarez partnership, but let this be its own dynasty. Let this Barcelona under Ronald Koeman do whatever it needs to do, and not expect this Barcelona squad under Koeman to replicate to what we have seen about 3 to 4 years ago. But that's going to be it for today's Barcelona Daily News. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.